Hello. So today we got 3 pieces. We got a 10-round piece sandwiched by 2 5-minute for tolerance pieces. So I'll go over the workout and I'll go over the movements. The first part, part A, 5 minutes for tolerance. You're going to be working for the full 5 minutes. 20 seconds of Rdls, 20 seconds of suitcase lunges, holding the weight in your left arm, and then 20 seconds of suitcase lunges holding the weight in your right arm. Right back to the top for 20 seconds of Rdls. So you're going through this, working for 5 minutes. That means you're going through these 60 seconds 5 times. You will need a kettlebell or a dumbbell for this workout, but just a single one. So the 20-second Rdls, I want my feet hip width apart. I'm going to focus on keeping my full foot on the floor, both full feet. Think about making contact with the floor with your heels and your toes, so maybe curl your toes a bit. My shoulder blades are pinched, core is engaged, and I'm just going to push my hips backwards. I'm not bending over, I'm pushing my hips backwards, slight bend in my knee. Right now the kettlebell is right over my midfoot. I'm going to push my hips backwards, the kettlebell is going to drop, but the weight is going to stay right over my midfoot. All right, so that's the focus there. Try to keep that weight in the same line vertically. 20 seconds is up. You put whatever you're using in your left arm, whether it's a kettlebell or a dumbbell, and we're going to do lunges. Alternating legs. Kettlebell stays in the same arm. 20 seconds is up. We switch arms, but we don't stop moving. 5 minutes of constant moving. Think about your pace. Just try to stay in control. Right? Don't treat it like an AMRAP. Treat it like a 5-minute for quality. Maintain solid movement. 5 minutes is up. We'll rest. We'll move on to part B. Part B, first part. Part B, part A, right? Part B1. 5 rounds every minute, 15 seconds. A 45-second plank hold. So just simple, 45 seconds. We're going to go forearm plank. Don't clasp your hands together. And try to keep your hips up as opposed to down. All right, so hips up. Solid core position. Don't fluctuate where you hold your hips. Just try to keep them slightly curved in a hollow body position. Stay there for 45 seconds. You'll have a 30-second rest before you go back to that hold. You're going to do that 5 times. We'll probably set it for a 10-round clock. On the 6th round, things change. Now we're going 12 dumbbell snatches into 6 push-ups. So every minute, 15 seconds for 5 rounds, 12 snatches, 6 push-ups. You can use the dumbbell, or if you brought a kettlebell to the workout, you can also use a kettlebell. No matter what you use, you want to use your hips to throw the weight up. So my hips are throwing the weight, and my upper body is just pulling it towards myself to keep it close to my body. I'm not pulling the weight up with my arm. I'm throwing it up with my hips, and I'm just keeping it close to myself by pulling back. All right? So back into the hip. All right, so you're going to do 12. If you're using a dumbbell and you're efficient, let's alternate them. If you're using a kettlebell, I'd say 6 on the right, 6 on the left. Right into 6 push-ups. You're going to put your push-ups or your hands at shoulder width. You want to externally rotate so that my elbow pits get face forward. And then I'm leading with my chest. So my hips stay off the ground. On the way back up, I'm leading with my hips. I don't want to lead with my chest on the way up because then my hips fall. 5 rounds every minute, 15 seconds, 12 snatches, 6 push-ups. We'll take a short rest. And then we're going to finish off with another 5-minute for tolerance, same concept. 3 movements or holds, 20 seconds each. The first one, back rack good morning. So you're going to use the dumbbell or the kettlebell. We're going to hold it in the back rack The good morning, same concept as the RDLs. Feet hip width, toes curled, foot full contact. I'm gonna push my hips back. All right, right there, that's as far as I can go before I have to sacrifice my core or bend my knees further. So that's where I come back up. There's no correct depth. Everyone's gonna have a different depth depending on your mobility and depending on your body proportions. All right, so just like the RDL, except the weight's in the back rack. Again though, the weight stays on the same vertical plane. It should be right over your midfoot. On the way down, it should be right over your midfoot as well. 20 seconds. You're gonna go right into, so from that good morning, you're gonna go right into a 20-second back rack squat hold. So I'm coming down into the squat, and I'm gonna hold there for 20 seconds. My core stays engaged. Don't sink down and get comfortable. Keep everything up and engaged. 20 seconds, and then I'm going right into 20 seconds of back squats. Notice all three movements, that kettlebell or dumbbell stays in that back rack position. So you're gonna be like this for 5 minutes. Keep that in mind when you pick your pace. This should be a fun one. I'll be at the Viaduct at 6. I know we have, I guess, a 7 a.m. and noon class as well.